What's up, guys? It's FxC Reversed here, and welcome back to part 4 of the Amazing Spider-Man 2 walkthrough. And let's get started. This is actually going to pick off right from part 3. Actually, before I start, this is probably really dangerous. I might get hit by a train, but I'm going to upgrade some stuff because I have a lot of points. Let's do these things on.
I knew you would come.
Yeah, well, don't get any ideas about me being your sidekick. But I'm on the trail of the Carnage Killer, and tracking's a little out of my wheelhouse.
Ah, yes, the killer. I thought he might be you. But I have watched you, and I see that you are no madman.
You spied on me?
Only briefly. There is much a hunter can learn from observation. I see. The way you carry yourself like a lost child, that you lack someone to guide you, to help you become a man. I have no son of my own, and do not want my legacy to die with me. I can make you the ultimate hunter. Let us work together to find this Carnage Killer and suppress the crime wave. Let us do together what we could not do alone.
I'm still gonna operate on my own.
Of course, as will I. But we will be there for each other when it is needed.
Alright, looks like I'm partnered with Craven.
There is a back alley from which the Russians move stolen Oscorp equipment to a safe house. Use the little fish to catch the big one.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
It is tempting to catch the easiest prey, but in our case, the most obvious criminals are the most inconsequential. Wait. Follow them. See where they go.
I get that, but I'm not gonna let anyone get hurt. If I see these guys threatening someone's life, they're going down.
Illegal money is usually paid in cash. You follow low-level criminals as they drop off their earnings. They will lead you to the next rung of the ladder. You are doing well. Now listen. Higher-level criminals prefer to keep a low profile. But just as animals must visit a watering hole, they must collect their money and pay those above them.
Oh,
I'll
crap.
give them this. The way these guys hustle all over the city, they're getting one heck of a cardio workout.
Often the higher-level criminals will lead you to legitimate businesses that serve as a front to launder the illegal income. It is here you will find their bosses who pretend at respectability. If we don't have everything ready when the truck arrives, we'll be in big trouble!
Gotta get a photo of that crate of Oscorp tech, so I can trace it.
This crate is heavier than your mother! If you drop that, I'm not taking the blame for you! Quick, get the crate loaded before someone sees us!
Excellent.
That Oscorp tech will go to their superiors. Do not lose sight of it.
I'll stick to it like, well, me.
Alright, now we tail the truck, which is really easy.
Can't lose that truck. It's my ticket to the Russian secret clubhouse. I'm losing them. Gotta catch up.
Oh lord, that's bad. Alright, well we're here anyway, so.
Craven's tips are paying off.
Okay. We're in a hideout.
I'm guessing this isn't a restaurant guide. The Carnage Killer. These must be all the places where he killed these guys' friends. A lot more than the police know about. I know what Craven would say. A clearer picture of the Predator's hunting grounds.
Okay, so you're gonna be doing Russian hideouts a lot actually, and every Russian hideout has a suit. So if you really want suits, go for the Russian hideouts. But they get extremely hard.
So this is where all the cool gangsters hang out.
Okay, so we're gonna self-take on this guy.
Did that hurt? Oh wait, I just remembered. I don't care.
Holding a family, a party, to another rich man for money to fight crime.
Alright, so we got two guys there, one guy right there, one guy right there, one guy right there. Okay. So now that they broke apart, it's easier to kill this guy.
Can you at least say
I
something
did not want to do
bad
that.
about things like "Curse you, Spider-Man"? I love that one.
Okay, that was bad. Do not do that.
Oh yeah.
Alright, to get this guy, you're gonna want to rappel down. Alright, we got two guys left, I believe. Come on, let's go, let's go. Alright, let's just do this.
Dangerously close to blowing my cover. Et voila!
Alright, now that we have all of them, I can take this.
What I could do with equipment like this. Harry won't mind if I borrow this for a little while.
And now we have a new suit. And like I said, all the Russian hideouts, they have suits, so go unlock them.
You'll be dead before you see me move.
Alright, now we got a butt hurt lady to kill.
Are you deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mine thing?
I have no idea what's going on. Where is she? There she is.
How can anyone be that fast?
It's extremely easy to beat. All you gotta do is keep web holding and web rushing. And
the judges give Spidey
like
a perfect score! I'm gonna guess this was not a meeting of the Wilson Fisk fan club. Craven, I'm sending you pictures. The first one looks like a map of places the Carnage Killer struck.
Ah, yes. Good. Good. The more we can learn of his habits, the better.
Next up is a flyer for an anti-crime fundraiser hosted by Wilson Fisk. I think they're gonna try and kill him there. Even if Fisk is crooked, I can't let them do that. Especially with all those innocent people around.
The fundraiser is tonight. They will have put their plan into action already. You must go to the location and stop them.
Just one problem. I don't have an invitation. And I'm guessing you don't either.
Then we must improvise. I am too well known to bypass security. But under your mask, Spider-Man, nobody knows who you are.
Here's a hint. I'm not rich enough to go to this.
Then you will find a way. I believe in you.
Wouldn't mind chatting with Fisk. See what he knows about all this. But I kinda have a feeling he's not the most approachable guy in the world. And none of it matters if I can't get inside. Wait, I think I've got it. With that fundraiser's level of security, I can't use my press pass to bluff my way in. Unless I'm really supposed to be there. But a photographer needs a reporter. And I bet I know one who's already planning to go. Oh, Whitney! Thanks again for using me on this.
Hey, I get it. College is expensive. You want to make easy money taking boring pictures of wrinkly rich people? Go nuts. But you should probably stay away from me.
Let me guess, you've got some pointed questions about the task force?
Among other things. I give it 10 minutes before I get kicked out.
Hey, Harry!
Pete! Oh man, I know we haven't seen each other much since we were kids, but this doesn't seem like your kind of scene.
Society pages. I'm a part-time photographer for the Bugle. Smile. Great, got it. Thanks. Fisk is putting a pretty big target on his back. Why do you think he does it?
He grew up in Hell's Kitchen. Lots of crime, gangs. I think this is his way of taking control. Standing up to the guys who bullied him when he was a kid. But knowing Fisk, he's also got a plan in place to profit from it.
Whitney Chang says the cops on the task force are crooked too.
I just supply the tech. Fisk handpicked the men. But the police chief cleared them all.
The chief's desperate to stop the crime wave. He's not gonna argue with the guy who's helping him do that.
Well, one thing's for sure. The task force is getting results. And no one likes to mess with success.
Huh. Hey, I gotta ask. Why Fisk? I hear some pretty shady rumors about him.
He's the only one rich enough who is willing to work with me. I've got a lot on my plate. I can't waste time worrying about people attacking Oscorp. And our public image could use a boost. I'll tell you this, though. The rumors are true. Fisk is definitely into some illegal stuff. But good luck proving it.
Drinks, gentlemen? Take.
Whoops. Sorry.
Don't worry about it. I gotta go anyways. I've got, important things to do.
Me too.
Alright.
Fishy about that guy.
Let's do some following.
Better follow him. Time to get into my work clothes. No doorbell. Guess I better get creative.
Please, what do you want?
From you, nothing. We just need your waiter uniforms so we can serve Fisk a special recipe.
What are you gonna do with us?
Depends how much you bother me.
Help! I see you!
Thank you. I was so scared.
Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? Because she was wrong. Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with catchphrases. What do you think? Some days you just got
smashing. Thank you indeed.
Alright. Now that we rescued them, let's go back to hailing the guy.
Open sesame. Okay, that didn't work. On to plan B.
Oh, crap.
You won't get me so easily, Spider!
Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit.
You are all flesh and...
It's like a bouncy house.
Are you just a squad kid, ain't you?
Don't feel bad. You're not... All right, you're not good. Why can't they all be like that?
Well, I saved Fisk from the Russians. Now to find out if I have to save anyone else from him.
Alright, we cleared out those Russians. Now we have to go back to the party.
Nobody knows Fisk as well as these folks. Better keep my ears open.
All I know is Spider-Man saved my brother.
So, this is gonna sound like a bad pickup line, but you seem really familiar. Have we met?
Judging from your bargain basement suit, I doubt we move in the same circles.
Oh, I get it. One with a silver spoon in your mouth, huh?
Hardly. For me, silver's an acquired taste.
Well, I'm here for the Daily Bugle, so, you know anything interesting about Fisk?
I know he hangs out with rich older men, and you're scaring him off, so I'll have to say goodbye. Look me up when you move out of your mom's basement.
I don't live with my mom.
Yeah, she's a little mean.
I live with my aunt. Well, nice meeting you. My name's Peter. As if you care. But what?
That was Felicia, who we talked to on the phone in part 3. There's Fisk, the fat guy.
Well, he knows how to make an entrance by blotting out the sun. Time to talk to the big man himself.
Hey, back off.
Should I tell Whitney Chang he has no comment on the Russian mobsters tied up downstairs?
It's all right. I like this young man's boldness. He mustn't reveal that to anyone. It would play into the criminals' hands. They want to make people afraid to support my anti-crime efforts.
But if no one knows what they did, they'll get away with it. And try again.
Oh, I assure you, they will not get away with it.
Meaning what, exactly?
Well, the task force will get them, of course. We've been gathering intelligence on this organization for some time.
But no one's been able to stop them yet. Not the police, not Spider-Man.
Don't say that name to me! Spider-Man. He fancies himself a hero. But he's let crime run rampant. The police are bound by the laws of probable cause. Spider-Man is not. If he hasn't stopped this scum by now, he's either incompetent or he simply doesn't care.
What's your beef with Spider-Man? Seems like you're after the same thing.
If Spider-Man is going to operate outside the law, one would think he can accomplish things more expediently. But he contents himself with apprehending purse snatchers. He's a dilettante, a thrill-seeker, worse than useless. Still, he does seem popular with children. In fact, I recently secured his likeness rights.
You what? How about this Carnage Killer? Is the task force chasing him?
We are interested in catching anyone who commits a crime. But it's a lot harder to find one man than an entire gang of them.
And I bet the fact he's killing guys you don't like doesn't exactly bother you.
I do not condone murder, of course. But am I shedding tears for his victims? No, I am not.
Gathering intelligence, huh? Find out anything interesting?
The Russians are clever. They operate in cells, each knowing very little about the others. When one group is taken down, it rarely leads to further arrests.
But someone's got to be calling the shots.
Well, they do have a central base of operations, but very few know where it is. Finding it will be another matter entirely. It's this very war that will be the end of the gangs. The more they escalate, the harder it becomes for them to hide.
Wait, are you saying the Russians are still smuggling guns into the city?
Don't put words in my mouth, young man. I'm just a backer. I leave the crime fighting to trained professionals. Now, excuse me. I have funds to raise.
Yeah, I've got, important things to do, too.
Alright, now that we talked with Fisk, you're done with the mission and can exit the theater. Probably gonna install this game on my Xbox because it takes forever to load.
That map I found showed a lot of Russian mob activity around a trucking company. Seems like the perfect cover for bringing weapons into the city. That truck's my ticket to finding the Russian mob's leaders.
Okay guys, I'm actually going to stop it right here because we're getting to a very long time, almost 30 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoyed part 3, and I hope we'll see you in, part 4, sorry, part 4, not part 3. Hope you enjoyed part 4, and I will see you in part 5. Make sure you guys check out the description for Twitter, live streams, stuff like that, just important stuff. And don't forget, a giveaway at 100 subs, probably a 3-month Xbox Live code. You also follow us on Twitter, because that's where we will do the giveaway. Just make sure you follow those links, and stay tuned for part 4, 5, whatever. Yeah, 5. I keep forgetting, short-term memory loss, not really, but part 5 is next, and I'll see you guys